ServiceStack has had virtually the same preview HTML page for your services for the past 10 years. Just by creating a new service, you can make a GET request with any browser and preview the results in various formats with some useful links to other ways to see your data. Having this default preview page that can be accessed with a browser is just one less thing you have to worry about when building your services. More recently, ServiceStack has added a lot of built-in UI elements with low-code, API Explorer, and the admin UI. And since these were already built on the Vue framework, we decided to expand some of those changes to the default HTML preview to give users more utility where they're most likely to see it when accessing the services in a browser. Welcome to the new default Auto HTML preview page for your ServiceStack services. Just like the previous versions, we still get that rendered grid of data with links to different formats, but now we've added a whole set of functionality to make it easier than ever to interact and integrate with your services. First, on the Preview tab, we have added additional links to API Explorer, and if your service is an auto-query service, the low-code app as well. This can help you explore more details about your service, find related services, as well as even manage data in the case of autoquery and low-code. The rendered data itself is the equivalent functionality of the original HTML page, just with some updated styling using Tailwind. Next, we have the JSON tab, showing us a formatted and syntax highlighted version of the same response payload. This can help with seeing nested structures more easily, like we can see here with the discount lookup data. The Form tab is there to make it easier to query your data. All the primitive and non-complex property types on your request DTOs will be represented with an equivalent form element, matching control type to data type. For example, if your service takes a date field, you will get an easy-to-use date picker. Enums will show as dropdowns, numbers as number fields, and so on. Autoquery services like bookings also benefit from knowing the columns in the backing table, enabling the ability to select order by and fields query options from a drop-down list of columns. Additionally, metadata attributes applied to your request DTOs can enhance this page, like the use of notes and description attributes. This form is also populated from the route as well, so if we use bookings/1, which is a known route in our system, the ID property on the form will be populated with 1, and likewise with other URL parameters. Lastly, we have the Code tab, which provides step-by-step example integration instructions in 10 different languages. Trying out the C# integration here to query our bookings, we have an empty C# console application. First, we include the ServiceStack.client NuGet library, copy the related DTOs into a new file, and copy the example file to the program.cs, and we have a working integration with that specific API. And there are similar instructions catered to each of the different languages. If you want to automate the updating of your service request DTOs, you can use the ServiceStack.NET X tool to create and update the related DTOs, and there are instructions for this process as well on the same Code tab in the Auto HTML page. These enhancements to the default rendered Auto HTML page for a service provide more contextual information about your services, making them easier to use and maintain. Well, that's it for this video. If you have any suggestions or feedback about our templates or videos, let us know in the comments. If you want to know more, check out our other videos and join us in the ServiceStack community through our Discord and GitHub discussions. ServiceStack is free for individuals and open source projects, so anyone is welcome. And as always, thanks for watching.